NorCal. 209 King of Comedy. It's Rick without the K. James presents, in my opinion, podcast.
Hey, honestly, Kabir, I didn't want to steal your thunder, but I just got accepted to the finals on Sábado Gigante. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to be fucking around. I did cocaine with Don Francisco. Me and Don Francisco did some coke, and we fucked a model together. I had a threesome with Don Francisco. Know that.
Don Francisco, come on!
Okay. All right, you guys.
Go for it.
See, did you hear me say all right, you guys?
Sorry,
that
bro.
Means
Nicole Tran is in the house. She got me
topic.
hyped up. Every time Nicole Tran walks in, I get hyped up.
Okay, we all know the difference between generations. Generation X, Millennials, Gen Z, all that bullshit, right? But it made me think about socialization when it comes to different socialization.
The way we socialize.
Yes. Do you think that there's this big difference? And if so, what do you think the difference is? Start with you, Rudy.
We're talking about Gen X.
Gen
X and then millennials.
And I think they started about 96, right?
I'm a millennial, technically, because I was born in '82. So it's like,
yeah.
Technically, I'm a millennial. Gen X would be before the '80s, but just barely though.
Yeah. It's 80.
So
the
the
80s to cut off.
What was the question?
Do you think the socialization between
what is the difference between Gen X and the millennials when it comes to the way that we socialize?
The goddamn internet.
That's real.
But
Social
even
media.
I would tell you this because
I don't have 5,000 friends.
I called. What you were born in? What 80?
82.
82. You were born in 84.
Yeah.
Right. There's a big difference within 2 years because I can call you and I'll be like, "Hey, Rudy, hit me back. Call me." This motherfucker hates to talk on the phone.
I can't
unless
I can't
because
do it.
he's a straight texter.
Why aren't you texting me?
Because I'm busy and I ain't got 45 fucking minutes to text you.
But you have 12
Talk
minutes to call
like
me?
a regular fucking
I don't
human
have time
being.
for that.
I know you look at this and you're like, what? People voice coming out of it?
I can't do it, Rudy.
Without
You
a
know-
video
you know
on?
what, though?
Yes, motherfucker.
He'll call me for the
Old
dumbest
people
shit too.
call
I don't
each
have
other.
time for it.
But you know what though, Kabir? I'm willing to say this. I'm willing to put it out there. I don't think that it's because of a generational gap. I think it's because you just don't like to talk on the phone.
I have severe ADD and I didn't want to talk to you on the phone.
Right.
I don't talk. Ask my girlfriend.
But I've also
I will-
been out with this
I will
motherfucker.
delete her
Ask my
fucking phone.
girlfriend.
I've
and text
also
her
been out with this motherfucker at like a bar, and we're kicking it, 3 or 4 of us, and he'll call somebody else.
Like
and
my
be
mom.
like, "Hey, bro, look what I'm doing."
No.
You did that with what's his name? The dude
You're lying.
that does coke off of dudes' penises and not Asian.
who's
'cause
that?
You know
him
his
up.
joke. Fucking.
A bump. Fernando Sotoro.
Yeah, there you go, Fernando.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Fernando.
Hey, Fernando.
You just made the
I love you,
podcast,
brother.
bruh. You little dick sniffer.
The good thing about what a great joke that was. Did you ever hear his joke?
What was it?
He said that if you ever want to get cocaine, you can never do it off an Asian dick. You have to do it over a black dick because an Asian dick is just a bump, but with a black dick,
It's a rail.
you can actually see it, and it's also the same guy that sold you the coke.
That's how you know God is black.
Great work, Fernando.
That's how you know God is black. You know that. If you ever wondered.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to talk to you guys over the phone. I don't see the point in it. If you have something to ask me or something to tell me, just text me. I don't get it.
Because I think it leads into something
Rudy's
else.
right. It's just
Honestly, I don't even think it's a generational thing.
I know people.
I think it is, though.
I think people that were born in 1980. Some of them have become so accustomed to texting and to using their device in their hand that they don't want to fuck with the actual person. We've grown accustomed, and this goes beyond generations. We've grown accustomed to just dealing with somebody quickly over a text without actually having to deal with them directly.
Okay, but
because here's what a text message affords you. A text message allows you to do this. Number one, you don't have to respond immediately. Number two, you can kind of give off a different vibe without sometimes when you talk face to face with somebody, if you say some words, they can tell off your body language and off your voice tone what you really mean.
Can you get sarcasm off of a text?
You can't.
You can't.
And that's
I
another
fucking hate
no,
that.
but that's another great advantage if you're somebody who doesn't want to be understood or doesn't like to communicate. I think it's more about when it comes to text messaging, I think it's more about people that prefer to not be understood and not be great communicators instead of it being a generational.
Well, it's more about getting back to you on our own time.
Exactly.
That's. I think that was the best point. Like, I don't want to talk to you right now. Text me what you want. And I believe that we can handle
and
this
I'm not
over.
saying that text messaging isn't valuable. It is. If you're at work or something like that. But if we're text messaging for fucking 30 minutes at a time, and we're back and forth,
We should
I'm
have
like,
just
just
talked
call.
on the phone.
No,
just call me.
that's a whole different
That shit
situation,
irritates
of
me.
course.
If you're text messaging me and
If a promoter calls me and we have to discuss hotel pay and flight stuff like that, obviously I'll call him. But if you're calling me to say hello, text me.
Fuck that.
I'll say hi back.
Which I wanted to lead to this point is I've heard women talk about, man, I've never like I think that leads you into just a different way of socializing with people.
Right.
Because I feel like this younger generation, again, we go back to the generation, doesn't know how to go and talk to a woman nowadays because
Sure.
they would rather send them a message on an app rather than you know how many women I've had tell me, man, I've never had a man talk to me like
two
that.
things, then that's on
Kabir
you.
said that is their problem.
is their
More
problem.
pussy for me. No, but
Have you not heard that? You're
No,
the one.
yes.
We've got girlfriends, so
I feel that way too because, and it's not even because like I see guys who can't talk to girls. I just see people
first off,
in
let's
general.
start here. Have you gotten more pussy face to face or over
Face to
digital
face,
shit?
Of course, face to face. But then again, I'm a 38-year-old man, so it's like most of my pussy that I've gotten so far in my life came during a time where it wasn't about text messaging. It was about face.
You always be asking a question and then you change the question halfway through it.
We're working on it, Kabir.
Yeah,
No, I
we're
don't
working on it, motherfucker.
No, I do not want to
This is-
text you, but yes, if you're somebody that I would like to hook
I
up
mean,
with,
for
I would
some
definitely
pussy, I'm a
hit you up.
text. You know?
Well, because I know when I'm asking the question, you guys give me something else to think about, and I'm like, no, we went left.
Well, no,
so let
obviously,
me try to read it
everybody
back to.
probably hooks up with. I mean, we're a different generation at that point. Despite me being, it just, of course, it's way easier to get laid when you talk to people in person. But see, Rudy and I, we have confidence and personality.
Exactly.
I mean, some of these guys have to.
Now I know
And
you
I
don't
say
know,
that I say that all the time because women have told me that they're like,
what do they
these
like
guys-
better? What do women tell you? What do they like
They
better?
tell me that dating's way easier on apps.
Of course.
But when they meet the dude, he is nothing like text messaging.
So is it really
He can't even
easier?
hold a conversation.
So is it really easier?
It's actually way
not.
harder. It's actually way harder.
Yeah, you're just adding an extra layer of bullshit to your own fucking future. Like if you would just look. Here's the thing, Rick. I'm not saying that guys from our generation are better at dealing with women. All I'm saying is that we did it in a more organic way, a different way. Kids today, they get pussy all the time. Dudes get pussy all the time, but they're doing it in their way. All I'm saying is that one day when they turn off the internet and they shut off all the electricity,
You're done.
I'm gonna still be getting pussy.
Yep.
And these youngsters, they're gonna have a tougher
He's
time to
absolutely
get
right.
it.
True.
I mean, I couldn't have
That's
said
all.
it any better.
Yeah.
So hats off to any dudes out there that can still spit game because it's a lost fucking.
You don't build relationship on Tinder. You say let's meet up at Starbucks, have
Right.
a coffee, and let's hook up in the
That's
car.
the whole
which is
point.
Great. I think that's an amazing avenue for a lot of people to do it. But I make him here.
Right.
And she saw me after the show, and then I went up to her and said, "How's it going? I'd love to take you out to dinner."
Ice cream.
Look at that.
Yeah. Well, I waited for her. Actually, when I met Kim, she had a sprained ankle, so she had a cast. So I waited a couple months for her to heal because I'm not gonna carry that bitch all the time. So what happened was I waited.
So stupid.
You don't see
I thought we were talking about women, not bitches. It's AGT.
right.
Sorry, Howie Mandel.
Sorry, Howie.
Apologies.
Sorry, Simon Cowell. But I will say one thing though, like,
Yeah, we did.
but at the end of the day, like, you don't see the cast on Tinder, do you?
Right.
All of a sudden showing up with,
Yeah.
and now I gotta talk to Olive Garden about.
Well, that's because women,
having
most
special
of them,
seating.
only take that picture of just their face and
Yeah.
shit. I ask them, I'm rude. I'll just ask them to zoom out, bitch, because I want to know what you look like, goddamn.
Let me see you
it's that
beneath the
Kevin Samuel
collarbone.
shit where I want to know your height and your weight, bitch. And one of the
Jesus.
females is,
Meanwhile,
I'm 5'6",
you are
I'm-
5'1", 200 pounds with 9 fingers.
Bro,
you want to see? I mean, amazing the gall of this guy.
He gave you a high four
The
on
gall
that
of this
shit.
guy.
Bro,
You didn't see this on the tender date either, did you? I'm a 9.
What's up,
Idiot.
bitch?
You're
I
the
could never
worst.
be a 10 in my life, ever. Literally impossible. No, but
I
actually,
do lead out with that in my Tinder.
You do, don't
motherfucker.
you?
Jeez, yes.
I
know
got 9
you're into
reasons
these
for you to
10
meet me.
finger motherfuckers, but if you
I
want to
got
be
99
with a man who's got the
problems and extra
shaka,
finger ain't one.
Yeah, but Rudy,
got his own shaka.
but guys like us, the three of us, we're outgoing. We're very good. We can make friends on the spot.
Right.
Why would we want to be in front of a computer when we could be showing ourselves on our best?
It's a superpower, Kabir.
It is.
It's a
It is.
superpower, and you know what?
And you don't know
Instead
you
of-
have it until you meet other people without
Exactly.
it. Rudy.
Exactly.
I've
You're
seen-
right.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
but
no, you're right. You're
It is
right.
very true.
And I want to add on. No. Rick brought up the question as in like, what's the difference between this, and that? You know, between that generation and this generation. I'll tell you what. One of the biggest differences is that we are able to recognize that we can do what they do, but they can't do what we do.
Yes.
That's our superpower.
Nice.
And as far as I'm
Really
concerned,
well, very well.
Yeah.
put.
as far as I'm concerned,
We're just gonna use that as the.
You don't think we
that's
could get?
our fucking, that's our MO right
Yeah.
there.
You don't think we could get behind a computer and say
We
some
can
impressive
super
shit?
do it. I mean, we're gonna criticize the fuck out of it and laugh at it, but you can never do what I do because
God.
you weren't raised that way. You weren't cultivated that
I mean, there's
way.
so many amazing stories I want to tell you right now. I cannot. I cannot do it.
Shout out to Lay Right Hair Product, which I just introduced Kabir to today.
Can I be honest?
You got a brand new, customer.
Can I be honest? Very good stuff.
Good stuff, right?
And by the way, when somebody people has, you will be surprised how many people are giving me hair products with my bullshit. That was probably one of the best.
Good.
Very good
call.
stuff.
I don't do it for them. I do it for you.
What
I
hair
want
product
to
do you
look
use,
good.
Rick?
Yeah, what do you use, Rick? Fucking spick and span? What do you use?
I use my peanut. That's what it's
Right.
called. It's a little peanut razor that I fucking.
Rick
yeah.
is gonna have this
Where?
red Yankees hat surgically implanted onto his
I wish.
scalp. That's
Well,
what
that-
I wish,
where-
man, because then I could wear it at work and shit, man.
I don't know if you know
we
this.
have we have a fan right here. Cheers.
No, I mean it's very true. But I think that at the end of the day, we went through high school and junior high where we had to ask these girls out to dances in like third period.
Right.
You know, they're not doing that anymore.
Prep it. You
Yeah,
gotta
right.
prep that shit.
You know how many times I've been so nervous to ask somebody to say? Remember the Sadie's dance where the women would ask the guy out?
That was
Yeah.
the most embarrassing shit ever.
That was the best. Well, it was embarrassing, but at least we didn't have the.
But I think that's
for
what-
winter ball, prom. It's all on us.
Oh,
Isn't that what made you have thicker skin though? Is you looked at a woman and she told you no, and you just moved on it.
Well,
you
I
just
never-
kind of got a
I never-
mentor,
I
and you was
never-
like, "Hey, do you got a
Absolutely.
friend maybe?" Then
Dudes get
Like,
rejected
You
every
just
day.
got to
I
the
never-
point where I think
never
this younger
experienced that.
generation does not deal
I
with
get nothing
rejection.
but yeses. Like all 4 judges.
Wow.
Here's the thing, though. Like, first of all, who are you?
Take
Why
that,
would you ask
ATT.
anybody? Why would you ask anybody else to dance, not knowing 100% they're going to say yes?
Wow.
Have you gotten those?
I've gotten those before.
Yeah, I've gotten
because
those.
that's because I've asked a hot girl out.
Yeah.
That's
Who
the
do you
thing.
think I'm asking out, motherfuckers? My cousin? You don't think I'm out there trying to have
Kabir out here asking these average hoes out.
the bus over here? Holy shit!
No,
Because
but
I'm
so-
asking 8s out. You're asking 4s. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No.
Come on.
Your efficiency rate clearly through the roof. But every now and then you got to fucking take a shot at
Yeah.
something crazy. And I've taken a shot and I've succeeded a few
And
times.
I missed a few.
Missed
Fuck
a lot.
it, yeah.
Missed a lot.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I missed a lot. For sure.
I tell my son asked me, he's like, "Dad, how do you talk to women the way that you do?" And I tell him, "Son, it's like a shotgun, man. You aim, you blow, and whatever pellet sticks, you get it." I said, "Those are good
Wow.
numbers. If you talk to 1,000 women and you sleep with 4 of them, that's good numbers."
That's not good
goddamn.
numbers.
I
As
don't
an
give a
Indian, I'm
fuck.
telling you that's a very low percentage.
As somebody who deals with data all day, every day,
As somebody that
This
just knows
motherfucker
simple
can barely
math.
count. Don't let him fool you. This motherfucker.
You gotta ask who won.
What happened?
something just happened. Kabir just lost some money. I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Who won the game?
in the middle of it.
In the middle of.
Durant. Brooklyn. Thank you.
Actually,
All
we probably should wrap
Yeah,
this
you're,
up.
you're gonna have to ask us
so-
our last question because we're getting.
Well, no, it was crazy. High school was crazy asking out women and stuff like that, but that's what got us our thick skin. I've been to so many bars and clubs where I was shooting my shot as well, and of course I've gotten a lot of no's too. I'm just trying to be a dick, but But at the end of the day, though, online is just a whole different. The numbers that they're doing online when you're on Tinder, just swiping right, that's a lot of numbers too. You're only getting like, I don't know what the percentage is. I've never been on Tinder, but
if I had a son and he was trying to get dates on Tinder, I would advise him to do it the old school way, because I guess it's considered old school, but I would advise him to do it the old school way, because no matter what, you have to confront the world, and the world is going to reject you. So I want my kid to be ready for that shit.
That's just the Latin in you, man.
Nah, bro, it's not the. It's not
you know
just
what?
the Latin.
No, I'm with you on that.
The world is
You want to
gonna
know
fucking
what it's like
reject
to
you.
be rejected.
It's going to fucking happen.
I've gotten a lot of.
And if you don't get ready for that shit, then you about to have some sensitive.
If you're not ready to
balls.
bounce back from that when you're young, as an adult, it's going to be even worse, and you're gonna really go down a spiral.
I try to tell my son, what is the worst?
Let's be
What is the
honest.
worst
That's
that
how
can happen to
dramatic
you
Real talk.
from talking to a woman? I said, is that you're not gonna get it? You didn't have it to begin with, stupid.
Bro,
don't fucking. Who cares?
Can I quote somebody right now? This is a quote that I saw from Corey Showtime Robinson, which we all know. Corey
Love
Showtime
Corey.
Robinson. Shout out Corey.
Shout
he was
out Corey.
quoting the one and only, the incomparable Reggie Matthews. R.I.P. Reggie.
R.I.P.
Matthews.
Reggie.
Passed away not too long ago. But you prompted this thought. He posted on Facebook a quote from Reggie Matthews when Reggie was trying to help him through his girl problems. And I guess Corey was going through a situation in the moment where he wasn't sure if he should go talk to this girl across the room or not. And Reggie Matthews, according to Corey, said this: go talk to her, man. What is she gonna do? Not fuck you some more? And if you don't understand that, if you don't grasp the profoundness in that and how that could be liberating, what is she gonna do? Not fuck you some
And
more?
it's not only that.
If you don't understand that, then you're lost.
That is so well put, and that goes. You could put that in any aspect of your life.
I'm gonna get that on the
You
T-shirt.
You could go up. You wanna raise. I don't want to host anymore. I want to feature and stuff like that. You're gonna get no's. You're gonna get yeses.
Right.
Run with the yeses, and don't let the no's break you down, buddy.
Real talk, man.
Very, very well put. That was a
R.I.P.
good one.
Reggie Matthews. That was
Hey,
your words,
R.I.P.
not
Reggie
mine,
Matthews
man. I'm
too.
just
I'd like to
keeping
throw
it
that out
alive.
there too.
Real talk.
Hey, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. I got to do a lot of great shows with him, and Reggie was one of the nice ones. That was kind of heartbreaking.
That was painful for a lot of us,
That was
man.
a rough one. Yeah.
Because that was one of the guys that we had a lot of comfort to going towards the back of the club.
Could there have been a nicer guy?
I don't think so, dog. Because he really was willing to chop it up with any motherfucker about anything. Sports, relationships, life, whatever.
That was a bad beat with Reggie. I gotta tell you.
Fucking real
That
talk.
was not a good time. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Reggie.
Last thing I want to throw out there right now is I feel very happy right now. It's June 15, 2021. I'm very happy that we're out here at Kirby's in Fremont.
First day Cali Open.
The fact that Cali opened up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a good day, not just for all of us in California, but also I want to be very specific for stand-up comics, man. Because now I kind of get the feeling that we feel a little more free. We're back. The Punchline in San Francisco, which for a long time has been a gold standard in the Bay Area comedy scene, they've opened up, and I kind of feel like everybody's got their motherfucking back into it now. Like, we're back now.
You know, who would have thought that, a year and a half ago, somebody would come up to us and be all like, California is not going to open back until Kabir Singh is on America's Got Talent.
If only we knew.
How screwed do we think we would have felt that day? It's like,
Bro,
this shit's never
I
opening.
would have written Howie Mandel way more letters. I would have been like, let my man on.
I would have focused a little bit more.
And speaking of that, before I get up out of here, I want to send a big shout out to everybody who's watching AGT tonight, which I know is not going to be posted tonight, June 15th.
Yeah.
But you guys are being a part of history. It's a Bay Area event. Real talk, Kabir. We're here for my man. This is really what we came for.
Congratulations.
And believe it or not, everybody in the vicinity right now is here in one way or
Well, it's
another
getting cracking now.
to support Kabir Singh, who's done something phenomenal, not just for himself, but for the entire region. And we appreciate you, my brother. And I've known you for a long time, and I could not be more happy for you, bro.
That means more than me. It's more to me than you know, my
You
friend.
already know, brother. You already
Rudy,
know.
Rick,
And
thank you for all the love and support.
Giving your mother a reason to be proud of you.
Finally!
Finally.
She loves me.
All right, fellas.
Right on.
I love you guys. That was awesome.
Boy Charlie Murphy, my main man, Ric James. That's the one you think, the comedian Ric James. Get up.
I can't hear my neighbor crying, I can't breathe. please hit the subscribe button down low so you can see all new clips, all new episodes coming to you.